Hey guys, if you're a new agent and you want to find a way to attract buyers and sellers, even though you may not have the experience of a real estate agent that's been in the business for 10, 15 years, then keep watching because I'm going to share with you the story of Maria, who actually sold 12 homes after not selling anything in the month of December. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, Tyler here. I'm so excited about today, but before we get started, down in the description is a link to our Facebook community page for brand new agents, for newer agents that have been in the business for a short period of time, where we collaborate, where we share resources. So go ahead and check that out. Also, before we get going, everything that we're going to be talking about is going to be in this book right here called Ninja Selling. We're actually going through this entire book. And so if you want to join us and go through this chapter by chapter, be sure to subscribe and follow us because we're going to be going through this entire book. And let me tell you that I don't think there is a better book for brand new agents. Ninja Sellings by Larry Kendall. It is a phenomenal book, and that is where we find the story of Maria. Maria was been in the business for about 6 months and only sold one home. And she couldn't understand why she actually only sold one home until she started reading Ninja Selling, where she learned about the victim mentality and a player mentality. And she contributed all her success to changing her mentality from a victim to a player, where she found out that people wanted to be around agents that were players, not victims. So let's really break down the differences here, and let's start by understanding the vibe that you carry. Have you ever walked into a room and you meet somebody and they make you feel good? You want to be around them, or you feel very just at ease around them? That's their vibe. Or maybe you come across somebody that you start talking to and they're very political, they're very negative, and you start feeling like drained being around them. They're giving off a vibe. You are giving and sending and receiving vibes to people all around you. And as an agent, you need to become the master of sending and creating positive vibes for your clients. I remember when I first got into the business, I did very, very well, but then my family relocated to another city, and I remember going 8 months and only selling one home. It was by far the hardest period of time in my life, in my real estate career, and I had buyers that I would start working with and they would buy with somebody else. I would work with the buyer and then they would buy with somebody else. And this happened over and over and over. And now looking back, hindsight, I realized that I was operating with a victim mentality. I was angry, I was frustrated, I was insecure, I was scared about what the future may hold. I had a negative mentality about what was going to happen. And that vibe that I was carrying was being received by my clients. And buyers and sellers want to work with players, not victims. They want to work with somebody that has confidence. It doesn't mean you have the experience, it means you have the confidence. And if you're a new agent and you want to be able to do as many transactions as Maria did, or maybe even more, you have to have the confidence. You have to believe in yourself. You have to think that you can actually do it. Maybe you haven't yet, but you got to believe. And if you believe it, you start operating in that mentality and you start communicating in a way where buyers and sellers believe that you can do it for them. It doesn't mean you've done it before. I've said this over and over just here right now. You just have to believe. So if you're giving off that vibe, you're going to attract buyers. You're going to attract sellers. I've worked with clients who are working with other agents. And when I simply communicated to them how I was going to solve their problem, and because I believed I could, I said, hey, I know you've put offer after offer after offer in, but I can guarantee you this. If you trust me and we do A, B, and C, we're gonna get your offer accepted. We may lose one or two, but you're not going to be putting in 8 to 10 offers. We're going to get your offer accepted. And they left their agent and worked with me. That is a vast difference from when I first started, when I came to Omaha and people were leaving me to work with somebody else, to where now other buyers are leaving their agents and working with me, because people want to work with players. And if you can have a player mentality, if you can act like you have it figured out and you can fake it till you make it, you're going to attract more buyers and more sellers. So guys, if you want to follow along, we're going through this entire book. That's chapters 1 and 2 right there. We're going to be going through this whole thing. I don't think there is a better book out there. And I don't believe there's a better book that is for newer agents. This is going to teach you about mindset. It's going to teach you about principles and practices that you can implement in your business starting out as a brand new agent. Guys, also be sure to check out the link down in the description for our Facebook group for newer agents, where we do collaborations and everything like that. And if you would like, or you're like questioning about partnering, and you're like, man, I would love to work with you, Tyler. Well, there is a way. You can check out partnerwithtyler.com down in the description. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.